out right now without a fucking filter.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This is just going to be a basic, not advanced, but a basic makeup tutorial. This is going to be for the girlies who just don't know how to do makeup and you want to learn how to do makeup. This is a very basic video. I don't do too much only because I don't do full glams. I do soft glams. A lot of people get their makeup done by a professional, but don't like it. And it's a lot of people out there that don't like their makeup when done by a professional. Just because it's done by a professional doesn't mean you're gonna like it. A lot of times the professional is very dramatic with their makeup, and sometimes even though they're professional, they don't do makeup for your face. A lot of times they do makeup based on the trend. Baddie makeup. Everybody don't need baddie makeup. Sometimes you already a baddie, so doing baddie makeup on top of a baddie makes you kind of look like strong in the face sometimes, especially if you got features like me. You see these cheekbones? So if I do a deep contour with these cheekbones, I'm gonna like handsome Squidward, seriously. And that's what people don't realize. So if you do this and you like, oh, I need a little bit more, you might need your makeup done professionally. This is just something when you want to go out and have a little some. This is a little some. A lot of people, you could just do concealer. A lot of people just do concealer, blush, mascara. That's my to-go. Yeah, I just do a little concealer because I really don't want it to be noticeable. I just want it to be enhancement. I want it to enhance. This video is going to be more of enhancement than yeah, okay. I want y'all to know I've been having drinks. Listen, get y'all wine. If y'all got wine, get y'all some wine and drop in the comments, what do y'all be drinking on? I'm just now becoming a wine girly, I guess, and I already had 2 cups. But that's because I don't sip. People be sipping. I don't sip. Come on. So yeah, and I don't know how to do brows because my brows is already pretty filled in. So it's just something I never did before. So if you come here to look for a brow video too, babes, I don't know. Only because I don't have to do brows, so it's not something I have to learn. So what I like to do before I get started is just cover up my hair. And you can use a headband, you can use a scarf. What I usually just use is my bonnet, because most of the time I'm already in my bonnet and I'm trying to protect my hair. Like say if I just get out the shower, most of the time that's when I do my makeup. I have my bonnet on and it protects my hair. So you can just use a headband or anything. I really don't like too much stuff getting on my hair, but I like to try to put it up as far as possible, because if you put it down here, right? If I put it down here and I start doing my makeup, once I take this off, it's still gonna be this whole part that don't have makeup on. So you want to try to get it as close as possible to like your baby hair. So yes, this is how I'm doing it. A lot of people put headbands on, like I said, but I'm a bunny girly, so I'm gonna slap this bunny on. If you got some wine, get you some wine, put it in the cup. With this wine, and what I just did is feel like lemon juice. Oh my god, lemon juice is the best. Concentrate lemon juice, 100% lemon juice, like right here, and then wine to the top. And like you don't taste the wine, you don't taste the alcohol. It's so, I'll just change the quality from the next clip so if it look a little different. Yeah, but I'm just testing it out to see. I mean, what can go wrong? It's all a pro. But I don't even know what I was saying. I was saying something about the drink and my ice is melting. Let me drink it. But what I was saying was yeah, I ain't putting another gram in there. I'm not a drinker, y'all. But yeah, so excuse me. If I do trip off my words, I am a little tipsy, I guess I could add. But get your wine and cheers. Thank you. So it's 2 ways that I can do my makeup. Say if we going out. Are we going out to eat nice restaurant? This how I would do my makeup. I will show you guys how I do it when it comes to casual, and I just do it different depending on where I'm going. So let me tell you what you guys need. Well, what I use. So you're going to need foundation. This is just Fit Me Maybelline. I don't use this all the time, but if I'm going for like a going out look, then I use this. For like a more natural, casual, going shopping, running errands, or if you want to do your makeup for work, I will use skin tint, and I got 2 different ones because you know shade changes. My winter color and then my summer color. Another skin tint that I used before I use these is my Morphe. I use my Morphe before I use these. It's just my Morphe 2 has discontinued. Y'all, this was the best. It is the best. I still got a little bit more, but yeah, I'm so sad to see it go. The fact that they discontinued, they didn't even email me and told me they were discontinued. I went into Target, tried to buy me a new shade, and I'm like, why they only have lighter shades? All the darker shades was gone. Because bro, my Morphe 2, like, what do you mean? This is a banger. I know banger. This is a banger. Like, oh my gosh. So I'm so sad to see it go. But this is my like substitute for it. These right here is pretty good. I got this from Target as well. I love Target. No, we boycotted Target. I'm feeling myself, so hopefully I do this right. But you first want to go in with a primer. Start with the primer first. You can put it on your face, but I really put it just on my hands and then apply it to my face. Well, I put it on my fingertips and then apply it to my face. I did want to try some new primers because I heard that the Milky Primer is the stuff. I heard that from the Twitcher. Is it what you call them people? Her name Nina. She's like Asian or whatever, and everybody compliment her about her makeup because it's so flawless, it's so smooth. Everybody that met her, they're like her fans or whatever, they come up to her and say, oh my goodness, I thought you was AI because your makeup is so perfect. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to try that Milky Primer. I'm already tipping stuff over. So I put my primer on, and like I said, now this is sticky. Like that, whatever McCoy or whatever that stuff called, that did not give me that stick. Like, it's sticking, y'all. Come on, your makeup's going to be on nice and smooth. So primer, I'll always forget my primer. I won't say always, but most of the time I forget my primer. I be glad when I remember. So I'm glad I remember today. Okay, next you want to go in with foundation. Some people go in with concealer, or they yeah, some people go in with concealer. I tried to do that method before. I did not like it, only because it made me look like Michael Jackson. And I did not like it, not one bit. So what I'm going to do, I don't have anything. You can use anything you want, probably like a palette or anything. I'm just going to use the back of my hands to put this. Okay. And another thing is for the girlies, if you're just going to drink wine and drink alcohol, you got to make sure you intake a lot of water, and that's more than what you're supposed to intake, only because alcohol do make you dehydrated because it causes you to urinate more. So if you want to do that, make sure you drink your water. And I'm saying it because your skin routine is your makeup. Okay, so if you don't have a good skin routine, then your makeup is not gonna look like everyone else. You're like, oh, why my makeup so textured? Your makeup so textured. First off, your makeup gonna be textured anyways. Let's start there. You see everybody makeup so flawless. It's gonna be flawless to a certain extent, because you know skin is skin, you know what I'm saying? But it's however your skin, if you know your skin is bumpy, your makeup is going to look bumpy no matter if you have full coverage. It be looking like that on camera, so smooth, soft. If you look at people in real life, everybody makeup looks a little textured. And I'm gonna give y'all I will give you guys a up close on my makeup after I do it, so you guys can see what I mean by it. Now, like I said, it's all about skincare, so you can still get that smooth looking skin, right? If your skin already smooth. And even if you have dark spots, that's okay. As long as your skin is still smooth and free of acne, then you get done what you need to get done. I did see people, like when I was growing up, the Instagram videos of people putting like makeup over the acne. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. If your acne already bad, you should be worried about your skin before you put makeup on, because makeup can damage your skin to the point where it's very hard to take off your makeup. I'm not going to lie. No matter what I use, what makeup remover I use, it don't do the job for me. It will get the makeup that's visible off, but it won't get like the under makeup off. And you have to make sure after you take your makeup off, you got to do your skin routine. Now if you like drunk on a night out and you can't do that, okay, I know. But in the morning, make sure you gonna do your makeup. And it's really important you do it at night, so because your face changes in the nighttime. Fudge. I just remembered them bad little kids got into my setting powder, and now I can't even use the pressed powder. Okay, so I can't even use my pressed powder, but I'm not gonna use it today because I use my pressed powder if I'm doing more of a natural beat. And what I mean by natural beat is you can't even tell I have makeup on type of natural beat. That's how, like I said, if I'm going on errands, running errands or something, that would be it. So let me hint in. You see what I'm talking about? No, imagine this part was down here and it would have been bad. So I try to put it up as far as I can so I can get all the areas and try to blend it into my hairline just a little bit, but not too much to get my hair because I don't want to damage my hair. It's a little cold. I should have brought the heater in here. Ooh. Okay, so I got my foundation on, and one thing I like to have, where did I just put it? Oh, look at that. I just put my robe on and I already got a stain on it. This is freshly washed. Okay, I got my makeup on. I like to get a small mirror to check your makeup. In a mirror now, I don't really have good eyesight, so it looks good. I have to make sure it actually looks good. Gotta make sure everything is blended. So make sure everything looks good. It's blended in well. Make sure you check all your sides. What you can't see, other people will. So you gotta make sure you see everything. Get up close, because this is what people is going to be seeing. And if it look okay to you, and you feel like, okay, I can't really see where the makeup ends or where it starts, then you're good. Okay. So that's one trick of mine. And then I even got a smaller one for my actual, like under my eye, to get a little bit closer. But I just got this one. This is gonna do okay. You look good. You look good. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do is go in with my foundation. For if I'm doing a casual naturally, I just go under my eye like this. And that's it. And then I pat it and blend it in. But when I'm going out, I do more of a triangle under my eye. And then some right here, under, right there. Okay, that's lovely. Probably need a little bit more. Took some off. Down my nose and out. And out like a T on my forehead. And that's how I map out my concealer. Now, what you can do, but I'm gonna spray this one right here. And then you can go in with your blender brush. So, you know, go in. I really just don't like this brush to blend, but I'm gonna use it. It's cool. It's not bad. The technique when blending out, you want to be a little rough, but not too rough. You kind of want to pat it, but pat it close, not too far, and just a little bit firm. Then drag it up. Make sure I set my face right. Drag it up. Drag it up. Drag it up. Don't ever want to drag it down. Always up. Always up. Always up. Do the smaller brush for my nose. Let's just start blending it out. Oh, and if you want to know where you get your brushes from, this one actually came from Walmart, and I'm not going to lie. This little Walmart brush is doing its thing, and it got a little weight to it. Other than that, I usually use e.l.f. or Real Techniques, but I'm not gonna lie, this kind of looked like a Real Technique dupe. And having a Real Technique in my hand and having a Walmart one, it's heavy. Like, it's very sturdy. I like it. It's more sturdier than even the elf one. But yeah, so I just got these from Walmart only because I needed some more brushes because some kids played in my brushes and I did not trust using the brushes after they played with it. So I decided, let's go to Walmart. Let's go shopping. Okay. So this is the concealer. Next we're gonna move on. We is going with our contour. A lot of people already be having a contour, concealer, all of that on. I don't really do it like that. I do it one step at a time so I don't confuse myself, and just so I can make sure it look right. I did do that before and I just didn't like how I did it personally. And with this, I say follow your, this is another thing. Depending on your face, your makeup will be a little lopsided. All I do is follow my face structure, but the way I sleep on my face, it's kind of different. And I notice kind of like an insecurity when I do my makeup, and I really notice that my face is kind of different. It really depends on what side you sleep on the most, and that really just do it for you. And it won't be perfect. Like your two sides of your face is not the same, and that's one thing I noticed. That's one thing I noticed when doing my makeup. Example A, can y'all see it? Like, there's just two different layouts, but it's just the way my face made me. It's just the way my face made. And it's like, what? But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it never comes out the same for me. Like, your face is just gonna be different, especially if you ever try to flip your camera and invert it. You will see how different your face is. Most definitely. Let me switch brushes. You'll most definitely see how different your face is. It's not the same on both sides. It's not. And that's something I had to learn when I was doing my makeup, because I'm like, what? So I understand when people be like, oh, this is my good side, this is my bad side. But one thing I want to say about good side and bad side is, when it comes to taking photos, if your photos don't look good, then I want you to know, like, if it look ugly, I want you to know that's how you look in real life. I'm sorry if I just dropped a bomb on you like that. But it's true. It is how you look in real life. This one thing I had to tell myself, if the photo ugly, you just ugly. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. It's nothing wrong with being a little ugly. You know? Sometimes my photos come out a little ugly. I just posted a picture, and I thought the picture was a little ugly. Something in my mind, I always say the Lord told me to post it. Banger. Oh, you so gorgeous. You so this. And I'm like, I wasn't even gonna post this photo. Now y'all gassing my head up. Talking about I'm so gorgeous. Like, tens across the board. Like, And I'm just like, I didn't want to post this. I'm just gonna wear my jawline too if y'all can't see. Sorry. I really don't talk when I'm doing the makeup because I usually be quiet. I usually don't have an audience, so I'm sorry. But yeah, and I try not to talk when I'm doing my makeup only because I don't want the smile lines to come. But yeah, so this is how I do my concealer. If you want to say have a little brighter, where's the concealer? Did I put it in? Have a brighter under eye, which I like to have a bright under eye. Go back in like that. And one thing with makeup that I gotta tell you guys, it's all about blending. You probably look at it like, girl, what? But it's all about blending. You got to blend, 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 blend. And that's why a lot of people makeup sometimes take like a long time. Only because it's all about blending your makeup. It is? Did you put on 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You put it on number 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to blend, blend, blend. You know what I'm saying? Just like I blend this side out, you got to blend. And a lot of times, you can't see it right now in this video because I'm trying to behave. But I like to jump across my face. If y'all didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? See how that was just looking tacky. That was just looking tacky.
The microwave is beeping already.
Okay. Ugh. You see how they look crazy at first, but now since I blended in, I kept blending it in. And now I'm just like, okay. Okay. And that's the technique. It's just blend, blend, blend. Okay, you can't be rushing. You can't be one of them people. Oh my gosh, like. Can't be one of them people that want to hurry up and get done. Because if you do that, your blending is not going to be right. It's not going to be right. It's not. I'm sorry. You got to blend, blend, blend. Gotta blend the fuck out of it. This is a beat. This when they said beats, this is a beat. You got to beat your face. You got to beat your face. Like I said, tap a little firm, but not too firm. Just keep tapping. Just keep tapping. Keep moving around. Sometimes when it's a little stubborn, I have to brush it a little bit. But yeah, just tap. Just tap. Tap a little firm. And tap. You see that? Come on. Like I said. I'm gonna finish blending this stuff out. Down to my nose. Get the mirror so I can see my nose. But you just blend, 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 honey. I try not to do that, but I be have to raise my eyebrows. I want to make sure I get it right. But I hate doing it because I have like forehead lines from genetics, unfortunately. See that? Just blend, blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Oh shoot. Hey, got a little concealer. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. See? All it takes is a little blending. That's all it takes. Like, all I gotta do is blend it out, y'all guys. Yeah, probably, you gotta trust the process. Makeup is one thing, you just gotta trust the process. But like I said, when it comes to makeup, you have to trust the process, and you have to have about like 3 mirrors. When I mean 3, 1, 2, 3. Only because you got to make sure every angle is hitting. Like when I'm looking in the mirror, something don't look right. But if I look right here, it looks cool. But if I look far away, like in the mirror, just like I had to blend this at the top, it didn't really look right. But if I look right here, it looked right. But it's like, no, you have to make sure you look right at all angles and from a certain distance, you know? So let's go in with this concealer. And this how I would do my regular eye, just around the eye like that. But you know, so we got this concealer and bring it down a bit. Add a little color. And the color. Okay. Some people already do the blush, but I don't do the blush right now. Okay, Yana. Go back with my blending brush, blend this out. Okay, I hear you. Okay. Make the under eye a little bit brighter. Okay, we're going to get the blush. You want to get back on the bed? go up always so you can have that snatch look. So this is where I stop at. If I was doing more like a natural, don't really can tell. I wouldn't even put the e.l.f. on. So yeah, I would have left it the same with this concealer only. Just put the blush a tad. If I would have did the concealer, it would have been just tad. That's it. Probably in a little bit on my nose to contour my nose. Other than that, I'll be done right now. So if that's what you want to do, and you like this, you cool. But if you, like I said, it was out the state, out the country, then you got a few more steps to go. But yeah, so you still have a little bit more to go. But I like this because everything is cream based right now. Nothing is powder. I love everything cream based because I feel like it gives it more a natural look, especially when you spray the setting spray. But you will stop right there, but we're gonna keep going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a setting powder, and I'm also going to put on the blush. So let's do it with the setting powder. Put the setting powder on. Hopefully it do right.
Okay.
Because my phone just said, I went to go switch, my phone said not enough storage. Like in the middle of me recording. So the little power that I had on the battery, I guess okay, yeah, let's finish it. But let's go in with powder blush. I see that. I'm doing on this side so y'all can see. This side with a little bit blush. Now with the blush. Okay, next, last step. I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlighter. Right here. I like a little highlighter, I do. One thing I miss about 2016 is that highlighter. People don't care about highlighter no more. They don't. Put a little bit in my inner eye. Let me get my beard from this. Put a bit in my inner eye. Okay. Let me try to do my eyebrows because I always do my eyebrows. So I end up doing my eyebrows. Why do it look like that? Right here. One thing I like to do is do my lashes. I am on a no lash break right now. So I don't have no lashes on. If you have lashes on already, you can skip this part. If you're a girly, perhaps on a break as well, or just don't like to wear lashes, then this is your part right here. You go in, eyelash curler. That's what I go in. If your lashes are already curled, you think you better than me? Okay. But if not, go in with the eyelash curler. Ooh. Then you do your lashes. Sometimes your eyes can get a little watery. It don't hurt for me. You gotta make sure you do it right because it can hurt and snag a little couple hairs. if you do end up start having little tears drop, to stop so it won't mess up your makeup, just get a Q-tip and it suck it all up. Now for the lip combo, I feel like you always got to put lip combo. I feel like lip combo, it just sets your face. It just do it. I'm constantly dropping this thing, like I don't care. Okay, after I do my lip combo, that's when I go in with my setting spray. I like to put my setting spray, I like to put my lip liner and everything on my mascara with my setting spray, just so it can set. I feel like it actually do last longer in my lippy when I put my setting spray on. So I'm going in with my dewy finish, and I like the dewy finish because it gives it more of a natural look than the matte look. I hate the matte look. Like right now, I hate it because the powder. Usually I keep the cream base on, like I said, for like a natural beat. But this is like if we going out, I say. So put the dewy on, and this is why I like this one. This one actually sprays. That one don't do anything for me. So I do in the middle, side, side, up, down, just like that. So that's 4 in the middle. Side, side, up, down. I did it again. Down. Just like that. I feel like it's running out, and that's why it's acting like that. But usually it spray out. It's just a little bit in here, so don't really need to spray that much. Setting spray really brings out the makeup. Now, I'm off my phone and I'm back on my camera. As you can see, the difference is a difference when it comes to quality. I'm sorry I had to bear with that quality. Well, I mean, hey, y'all look at people TikToks every day. Come on, please. So, back to what I was saying. This is the makeup. Woo! Let me give y'all a up close to the makeup. And this is why your makeup is still going to be a little textured. Like I said, a little stress bump going on in my menstrual cycle is on its way. Hate that, but it is, and it's bringing some friends along with it. So that is the makeup. I can take some pictures. I'm going to take some pictures too. That is the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed the makeup tutorial. And like I said again, the makeup tutorial, yeah, so like I said, I'm taking the button off. Y'all see how it don't look like mismatched? That's how you want it to look. You don't want to know how many times I took my button off and I had a whole patch still like this left that I had to cover. No, more like, yeah, a patch like this left, and I still had to cover it. And I'm like, oh. And that's after I set it and everything. So yeah, this makeup, like I said, use the mirrors to make sure everything look good. It's all even. I could have probably did a little bit better when it comes to my brows. If you feel like that, just, you know, it never hurts just to. One thing I say about the setting spray is, one thing I always thought the setting spray would help it not transfer onto other things, and it just help it transfer less and help your makeup stay in place, rather than like for creases, rather than it being non-transferable. It still would transfer, like okay then, it's barely transferring. It's barely transferring. But like one time I went out on a date and I hugged the person that had a white tee on. Makeup all on a white tee. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. So it really doesn't come off too much like that. So that's good, like, you know, but it still will transfer, so you have to watch if you have white on or any light colors. The person wasn't really mad about it, but got a whole full Glam shirt.